releasing hormone, and that's going to act on the anterior pituitary to release growth hormone. Growth hormone will act directly on its target cells throughout the body, muscles, bones, organ tissue. Okay, so notice that growth hormone doesn't act on another endocrine tissue or endocrine gland. Okay, it will, once it's released by the anterior pituitary, it'll act directly on its target cells, muscles, bones, organ tissues. Okay, so this is a test question. All of these hormones here, corticotropin releasing hormone, thyrotropin releasing hormone, growth hormone releasing hormone, gonadotropin releasing hormone, not growth hormone. Let me backtrack. All of these hormones, thyroid stimulating hormone, luteinizing, follicle stimulating, ACTH, all act on other endocrine glands. And they will stimulate those endocrine glands to secrete other hormones. These are known as tropic hormones, okay, which means that they act on other endocrine glands to increase activity and secrete hormones. Growth hormone doesn't act on any other endocrine tissue, right? It acts directly on its targets. This is not a tropic hormone. Okay, you have to know what tropic means. T-R-O-P-I-C. Okay? Tropic hormone means that it acts on another endocrine tissue. Okay, that's a test question, because this one doesn't. Growth hormone doesn't. Growth hormone goes directly to its target tissues, cells, muscles, bones, once it's released by the anterior pituitary. Tropic means these hormones are tropic hormones because now when they're released by the pituitary, they'll now go to the adrenal cortex, which is another endocrine tissue. They'll go to the gonads, which are endocrine tissue. They'll go to the thyroid, which is endocrine tissue, and stimulate them to release hormones. So these are known as tropic hormones. They act on other endocrine tissue, other endocrine glands.
Why don't you just call them second then release?
Because they're called tropic. Okay? Tropic means to grow and to stimulate. Okay. Now, notice when you look at this picture, right, you're looking at this capillary network in here. Okay, that's significant because why? All this blood, very vascular area. Why is that significant? Partly, and what else? These things are making, the anterior pituitary is making all these things and releasing it, and they have to go into the bloodstream. So it's a very vascular tissue, right? So when these hormones are made, they just directly diffuse into the capillary network here, and now they're going to be transported throughout